Hey everyone, welcome back to MLWorks. In this video, we'll continue with our UI series where we'll be building a AI code explainer using open source tools like Ollama and Streamlit. So from this video, you will get to learn how to build a Streamlit UI for code explainer, and then you will understand about system prompt and also how to use open source tools for building an application. So this is the UI that we'll be building, where we have sidebar where you have multiple models to select from, and there is a space for putting your code or uploading your code, and then there is a separate section for getting your explanation based on your code input. So we'll be following this project structure where we have AI code explainer, and this is CodeExplainer.py where we'll have our Streamlit UI and session management code. Then we have LLM engine where you will take your code and send it to an LLM model along with the system prompt and then get the response. Then we have our prompts.py where we'll be storing our system prompt. Then we have requirements.txt where we have all the packages that we need to install and set up the environment. So first you have to set the virtual environment with the help of VNV and create deep agent-env virtual environment, and then use the source command to activate your virtual environment. And then you can go ahead and install pip install -r requirements.txt. So this will install all the packages that are present inside requirements.txt. So first let us understand the requirements.txt. So let me go here and click this file. So these are the different packages that we need to install, and once that is done, we can go to prompts where we have written our prompts for the LLM model. So this is the system prompt. So whenever you are trying to send a user query, which is a code, you want to ensure you are setting this as the instruction for the LLM model such that it will behave as an expert software architect, and it will explain the following code step by step, and it will focus on logic, potential bug, and complexity. So this is the system prompt we'll be using for the LLM. Next, we'll be moving on to LLM engine, because this is where we'll have our code explanation coming from. So what we do is first we import Ollama. This is a Python package which we installed from requirements.txt, and from prompts we import system prompt. I just took it as ***. Then we are defining a function explain code where we take the parameters code snippet followed by model name, which is default is llama 3.2, and here we have our system prompt where we take this prompt from prompts.py and then we put it as system prompt. Then we create an Ollama chat where we send the model name, which is llama 3.2, unless we send some other model name. Then we have our message section where we set the system has system prompt and then user, which takes the user query, which is the code snippet, and then we'll be streaming the response that we are getting. This is your final response that we'll be getting. Now before we start with understanding the UI code, let me go to terminal just to show you exactly what I have inside Ollama list. So Ollama, I have a list of models where I have Gemma 3, Qwen, Lava, DeepSeek-R1, Llama 3.2, and an embedding model also. So what I am doing is I'll be using other chat models. We cannot take embedding models for chat purpose. So we'll be using the chat models like Gemma 3, Qwen, and Llama 3.2. So let me go back here now. So here, if you go to CodeExplainer.py, here we have our Streamlit code, which is the application code we will be using for integrating our LLM engine with Streamlit. First, what we do is first we import the package, which is Streamlit as st, and then we from LLM engine we import explain code. This is where we'll be sending our user query. Now first we set the page config for the UI. So the page title will be local AI code explainer and layout as wide. Then title of the page is local AI code explainer and markdown as analyze your code privately using local LLMs, especially Ollama will be using. The first part is sidebar. So if you see the image here, so this is the first section that we want to create. So let me go here. So at the sidebar, we have our settings, header as settings. And then we have an option to select the model using select box from Streamlit. And you also have your clear button, which will clear the history of the chat that is happening. Then we have two main interfaces. One is column 1 and column 2, which is nothing but this is one column and this is second column. Now under column 1, which is where you will be putting your code, we create a subheader, st.subheader input code, and this is our text area where we can paste our code. Then we have another section where we can upload the file, which can accept Python file, JavaScript, C++ and Java. And once a file is uploaded, we can go and read the file and take it as a code input. Either you will be sending your input as a text from the text area, you can take it out, otherwise you can take it from the uploaded file. So this will be your column 1 section. Now coming to column 2 section, this is where the explanation will happen. So first we have our subheader explanation, and then we have a button for explain code. And once you have a code input, then only you can get some output. So what will happen is, once you have this condition is met where you have code input is sent, then you can click this explain code, then you will run this specific set of lines. If you just if you don't have code input, okay, then it will throw an error and it will come here. Enter code and click explain to see the results. This information will be given to you. Okay, so once you send the code and this button is clicked, then we'll start with a spinner and it will see response container for now will be empty and the full response is also empty. And what we do here is we take the code chunk by chunk. So for chunk in explain code input comma model choice. So whatever the response that we get here from LLM engine. Okay, so let me go back here now, not this one. So here, whatever the response that we get, because the response will be in a stream of response. Okay, so that's why we'll be getting in chunks and we'll be keep appending and we'll get the final response. And we'll be keep filling our response container dot markdown and we keep appending to our full response. So finally the full response will be stored in response container dot markdown and we'll get your final response or explained code here in the response container. So now where is the response container? This is the response container that is getting filled. Now what we'll do is, now we'll go ahead and run this file, which is code explainer. So I am inside exploring UI frameworks and I have to switch to Streamlit apps, AI code explainer, and run this file. So let me clear this first, then switch to Streamlit apps, then AI code explainer, then I can do Streamlit run and code explainer .py. So it will run as a server in the backend on port 8501, which we can see here, and here by default it is selected Llama 3.2 and it has other options as well, Qwen and Gemma 3. So if you go back to this code under code explainer, and you will notice here where I have mentioned all these 3 different models. So let me go back here. Now what I can do is I can paste the code here and click explain code and it will send me the response. So let me go here, take the LLM engine code and paste it here and let us see the response. So it has started giving, so it is streaming the results. If you notice, right, the way it is streaming the results. So this is the function code, Python function named explain code. That is correct. That takes 2 parameters, code snippet and model name. It is importing the dependency Ollama and prompt. From the prompt, the likely contains predefined system prompt, which is correct again. Okay, and it is defining the function, and where we have the code defines a function named explain code with 2 parameters. And this function takes code snippet string and optional model name parameter. And this is system prompt. This is where we're setting the system prompt, and this is sending the code to Ollama chat service. And then it is returning the response here. Finally, it is explained the code. Now, the key point is, based on our system prompt, it is able to give us some potential issues and complexities. So there is issue with error handling. The function does not seem to include any error handling, and the model choice, the default name is Llama 3.0, may not be always the best choice, as different models have varying level of accuracy and complexity. Resource management is another issue, I guess, or the complexity. The function is designed to return an asynchronous response, but it does not explicitly manage resources, like handles the long-running operations or memory leaks. So this is pretty good for what we have, the kind of model that we are using. What you can do is you can go ahead and improve upon this code, like by building other than this, right? You can also pull code from some remote repository and store it here and get the explanation, or perform some GitHub operations as well. Okay, such that you can expand on this application as well. So with that, I'll be concluding this video. Thank you for watching.